YouTube, what's up? NB Closet Med Grower. You see it back in the closet. Flower tent's looking a little different. Today is day 0 for the training days. Tomorrow will be day 1. I just put them in here, got them acclimated. Decided to put them up in tomato cages because they hella spindly and floppy, so I'm pretty sure after the stretch there's a good chance I'll have a lot of bud flops. So figure it's best just to cage them up, so even if they don't get to the top of the cage, at least I have this center bar to hold them in place. So, like I said, day 0 flower. I gave them a minor lollipop today, so hopefully they're over that stress by tomorrow. Plant in the back there, that Smurfberry. Also got a little lollipop the other day. Got his finished lollipop. That's where all the rest of that will turn into buds. It's at its final height now. I believe it's on like day 13 or something. I'll have to check. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, that's getting big. And this Smurfberry, this one will be in the description. Also day 20 something. I didn't do my research. But you see, coming through, getting the frost. Stacking nodes. Growing fast like the Smurfberry do. Everything's been running well. See the temperatures, humidities. Not too much to say there. Tomato cages and training days. The big Smurf over here is gonna actually just sit right here in front for a bit with Big Dookie just for the day, and at the end of the day that's gonna get put in a box, so 48 hours after it can get harvested. Yep, that's what's going on. Harvesting those. So that's Tuesday. Regardless. Male still didn't see any roots. Screw him, he don't matter. Purple Chem OG, getting big, almost through seedling stage. I think tomorrow it's getting its last watering the seedling stage. So that video will be up probably by the weekend. And then we got my Smurfberry mothers here. This one is going to be flowered out, and I'm probably this week sometime going to retransplant her into a 5-gallon. Trying to make her a pretty good size using a 5-gallon pot. This one right here is the mother plant. I'm going to let her get a little more root bound inside that cup and keep growing at a slow rate because I don't need any clones off her anytime soon. So training day clones. I took a bunch of cuttings off the training day. I only plan on taking the 2 best cuttings. The rest are going to get thrown out. But I just threw them in water for now while I'm waiting for my Rockwell cubes to get their pH set and all that sort of thing. So that's where we're at on training days. I'll have at least 1 clone each, though. I'm going to try for. And this corner is looking a little empty, so that's why I need to get that transplanted. Something to put over there. Bamboo's looking like bamboo. Autoflower cheese. They again, I don't know. We'll get on the description like usual. You see, frosty though. It's looking nice, and I decided I'm going to do a double harvest with this. So what I'm going to do actually is I started flushing it the other day. It's on day 2 of flush. So on next weekend, on Saturday, I believe it'll be day 9 of flush, I'm gonna harvest the top colas, anything that's above about right here. So I'm gonna harvest this, I'm gonna harvest this, I'm gonna harvest the top of this, maybe the top of this. I'll harvest that. You know, just down to about that point where these buds are a lot more fluffy, because there's nice sized buds here but a lot of fluff to them. So I'm going to try to do a double harvest. Alright, after I harvest those, I'm going to give it a light feeding, probably about 300 parts per million of a mainly bloom boosters and sugars. to try to see maybe a little bit of phosphate base newts also. But I'm gonna try to go low on the CalMag. But yeah, either case, I'm gonna give it a feeding, let it soak in for about 2 to 3 days, and then I'm gonna reflush it out for another 10 days, and then harvest the rest of it. So that's my goal on the double harvest. Harvest the top colas, have those dried and starting to cure, and then we'll finish out the bottom, and that should hopefully be able to fill out some of that fluff down there. It won't fill it out enough to where it'll be a good smokable bud, but it should give it some more trichomes so I can make a lot more hash with it, which is more my plan. It might be able to fill out a couple of these in this range that are kind of thin, a little denser so they're more smokable, and then some of these thin, real thin ones down there might grow a little more trichomes. So that's why I want to do a double harvest on the autoflower. It's not good to stress an autoflower before the end of its life cycle there, so because it can really screw up your production. So I didn't do any lollipopping or nothing. So I think that'll be my best option to get my best yields out of it. So yeah, that's the closet. That's Big Dookie. Boss with it. What do you got, Big Dookie? He be stealing leaves from me, see? Alright, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying your weekend. See you in a few days. Peace.